Ronald McDonald House, I think, encapsulates and epitomizes love and family and community. We are a bed and breakfast that provides support to families that stay here, and we not only give them a warm bed to sleep in and a hot meal for dinner at night, but really it's the camaraderie that parents have when they are here together and they see each other and they are going through the same things and they have people that they can share their stories with.
Ronald McDonald House Charities represents a community and a family. It's here for you when you need us, and the support that you didn't necessarily want, but when you do, we're here to give you everything that you need. You bring the hope, we've got the rest covered.
Ronald McDonald House opened on February 14th, Valentine's Day in 1984. The building that we occupy is actually owned by the church next door. So when the group of volunteers who were starting up the initiative to open a Ronald McDonald House contacted the church was very happy to lease the building to us for $1 a year.
This is Mike, my partner and my assistant, named after Father Mike Cronagh. Father Mike would come on Sunday nights, and then when we saw that we were getting this one and he had his coloring, he was just very much, it was pretty obvious he was going to be Father Mike. We call him Michael Ronnie when he's bad. You can imagine, parents come in and their child has cancer or they're having major surgery, and usually the dads are the ones that are pretty quiet and reserved, but you'll see them you just see them petting Mike, and it's like he's a stress reliever. They're a little bit of our mascot besides Ronnie outside. There's a fallacy, a misconception that McDonald's funds us and that they're the reason that we're here and they pay all our bills. They do contribute to us, and they do the Hearts for Hands or Happy Meal, penny per Happy Meal. The donation boxes obviously come here. So that's a part of the entire community and how the community helps us. We have so many in-kind donations that people might not necessarily give us money donations, but they'll give us coffee, or they'll clean, or they do our gardening outside. And the playroom behind me, that was provided by the Junior League.
We have regular active volunteers, but then we have meal and cooking volunteers on top of that. We are very much volunteer run. We could not do what we do with the numbers of families that we serve without the volunteers.
I'm Sherry Barton, and I am from South Burlington. Each year volunteers get a pin for their year of service, and I just got number 12, so I'm really proud of that. I felt the need to do something. Ronald McDonald House just seemed like it had lots of eclectic kinds of ways that you can participate, from making a meal to baking to actually being a volunteer within the house or the family room up at the hospital. It's kind of a habit now. I feel funny if I don't come in. I think the biggest impact it's had for me is that you can do such a small portion of volunteering and it made such a big impact. Specific duties are just being a presence within the house. You're kind of the house manager. You make sure the house is safe and help the guests with whatever they need. I think seeing parents have the uneasiness because they have a child in the hospital, the stress that they have, and just the main thing is seeing what the house can do to alleviate a lot of that.
My name is Ann Bruckman, and I'm living in South Burlington, Vermont. I just come in once a week, Thursday mornings. Usually there's up to 4 of us here, almost always 3 of us, but unfortunately today it's just me. I have a child that was born with a serious disability, and although we never spent time in a Ronald McDonald House, I can appreciate very much what the families go through, so to be able to do a little something that might help out or brighten their day was important to me. What I enjoy most about volunteering is meeting the people and learning their stories. And I always take that with me, what someone else is going through. We pick what we're going to bake. Usually, I always do something sweet, but some people do savory things. We do something that's a snack that would be shelf stable, and we buy our groceries and pick our recipes and come in and cook here. I think the sense of community here is really great, and again, it's between the volunteers, the employees, and the guests that are here. It's just a really special place in that regard.
I've always loved hearing both the family stories of, what brings them here, even stories of very sick children. A lot of times there's just so much hope that comes from those families.
I had a really fun experience one time. It was a Friday afternoon and it was kind of busy among the house. One guest who was receiving treatment and his sister, and we made chip cookies all afternoon, and it was really memorable, and they had so much fun, and I cherished that. That was a good memory.
We're constantly trying to raise our brand image and share our stories with the community. I think a lot of the community knows of us, but doesn't necessarily know all we do and just the lives that we touch.
One of our goals is just to keep it wonderful every day and keep it running smoothly. Just keeping it the way it is, but also we want to make it better, not necessarily bigger, but always striving for the best it can be. So we want to do some interior remodeling, just painting, just easy decorating. We are in the process, and hopefully we'll starting soon, remodeling our family room up on Baird 5, and just always striving to make it the most comfortable it can be for parents and for the children.
We love what we have here, and it's cherished by so many people, but we're really excited about making it better. That's through kind of a renovation project of the living area and just making like a family style table. So mealtime is a little bit more communal, and that's an exciting project that we're focusing on right now. And of course, always, bigger and better. I would love to be amplified more into the community in terms of our messaging and make sure that people know that we're here. Volunteer recruitment is always something that we like to get promoted, and onward and upward.
The Ronald McDonald House supports children and families by delivering programs and services in more than 64 countries and regions. In 2016, the Ronald McDonald House impacted the lives of more than 5.5 million children and their families around the world. The Ronald McDonald House charities will continue to serve families every day and make an impact on their lives that will last forever.
And some owner-operator from the Midwest called Chris up and was like, "Hey, I'm closing my restaurants. Do you want another Ronald McDonald?" And she was like, "Sure." So it was this big thing, and there was a lot of media, and they had a police escort to come put a video.